Is this Vevor 6-in-1 trimmer going to be a good tool to add to our collection on the property for our trail maintenance? I don't know, let's find out. Welcome to our ranch adventures, y'all. All right, y'all, let's show you what comes with this bad mamma jamma. For starters, you get the storage bag to put everything in. You have a hedge trimmer with an adjustable head, so you can adjust different angles on that depending on what you're doing. Comes with a handle. It comes with your standard old weed whacker head and your weed whacker line here. It also comes with all your safety gear, so you have a face shield here, which will be handy. The gloves.
Brexton will like those.
Brexton will like those. It comes with safety glasses, some earmuffs. I believe this is another handle. Or you get the chain, you got a bar and a chain bar protector.
And that's for the pole saw?
That's for the pole saw. You have a tool kit. You have a harness here, a shoulder harness. Directions. You got a couple of different blades here for the brush cutter, or if you're edging, depending on what you're doing. You got a funnel, which I can never find. You have a thing for mixing your fuel. This is a 40-to-1 fuel mixture. You have a blade guard. What do we got over here? We've got 2 extension poles, primarily probably for the hedge trimmer or the pole saw. You've got the bad mamma jamma 52cc motor here. This is for your pole saw. The bar and chain will go on there. And this is for your weed whacker or your brush trimmer. All right, we're just throwing the handle on now. All right, we're just sticking the guard on here. All right, guys, you want to keep these little plastic tips just to protect your drive rod in there when you're not using these. But let's see if I can figure out, it looks like we loosen that up. And we're gonna insert that. There's a hole right there that looks like that pull pin has to go into. All right, we got it. So that was pretty easy. We'll just tighten this down. And the next thing I'm gonna put on here is I'm gonna find the brush trimmer blade out of the 2 blades that it comes with. All right, so we're gonna start with this brush cutter blade right here. We are going to forego doing anything on the weed whacker because I think that's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing to remember is these are left-hand threads when you're screwing those onto the end. But let's open up this blade and check it out. Oh, look at that bad mamma jamma. Look at that bad boy right there. This side shows you your direction, so your direction arrows should be up when you put that on. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over so we can get a better look-see. All right, and as I said, this is a left-hand thread here, so we're gonna go righty-loosey. This guard right here is just gonna pop off like that. You're gonna drop this on, just like that. We're gonna put this back on there. And lefty-tighty on this one, guys. Don't forget that one. Spark plug wrench will fit on here. What's gonna happen is this is gonna rotate on you. So what you need to do is grab this here Allen wrench, and there should be a hole that locks your blade so you can get this nice and tight. Don't want that thing coming off and hitting you in the shins. That might ruin your day. All right, y'all, we're gonna put some premium 2-cycle in here. This is a 40-to-1 mixture. We're gonna go ahead and try to do this without the funnel. It's got a pretty big tank on it, guys, so that's kind of cool. Oh, didn't spill a drop. All right, so the primer bulb is down here. We're gonna give this thing, oh, there we go. We got fuel moving. Turn the choke on right here, all the way on. Let's see how many pulls it takes to start this thing. Oop. Not bad. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our pole saw attachment ready to go. We're going to take the screw off here that's holding it together. And guys, I am going to hang on to this bag because this tells me what the chain part number is and what it is right here on the bag. So I am going to keep this for future reference because I'm hoping that I will wear out some chains on this thing. All right, and putting the bar on here, the key thing is you've got this hole here and this pin here. That's for your tension. You want to make sure that those are lined up, kind of like that. I'm feed it over the sprocket here. And you're going to feed that into the top of your bar. Go ahead and put this cover back on just to hold everything together. Now you don't want to tighten this cover down yet because I still need to adjust the chain tension. I just didn't want that falling off of there. So, I don't know if you can see that, but that chain just tightened right up. All right, and there we go. The only other thing we have to do is put some bar oil in that and she'll be ready to go. All right, and then keep your chain protector on there. That'll save your chain from getting dull by rubbing on things. All right, y'all, fun fact for you. This will not fit in the bag with the chain and bar on there. All right, y'all, so as you can see down here, this trail is a bit of a jungle back here. So what we're gonna try to use this tool for is for opening this trail back up so when you're driving through here or walking through here, you're not getting slapped in the face by branches and sticks and it's not trying to rip your hat off or pull your shirt off. So we're hoping that this does a really good job, but let's see how it works. This is dangerous equipment. It throws branches and sticks everywhere. I highly suggest you wear safety gear. I'm going to use my own gear instead of what came with this. I'm just going to use my forestry helmet. It's got ear protection on it and a face shield. So make sure that you have some sort of eye protection, face shield. Hey, this thing is working great. If you are interested in one of these, we're going to put a link in the description below. Go check it out on Vevor's website, and there's also a discount code available with it. All right, guys, so this thing does pretty good. It's got plenty of power. The blade that it comes with is it's okay. There is another blade that I like better, and it's actually got like chain teeth or chainsaw teeth on it. We'll put a link in the description below. We bought that before off Amazon. I think I'm going to order another one for this. It really works a lot better on these little trees and stuff. But so far, the machine functions great, and it starts right up. Runs pretty smooth. All right, y'all, there's just a size reference so you can see. That's, what, 1.5 inches, 1 3/4?
That's 2 inches.
All day long, that's 2 inches, guys. All day long, 2 inches right there. All right, guys, that's 6 inches all day long. I mean, that's 2 inches all day long that this thing just cut right there. So, yeah, and this is, what is it? Oh, that's a sweet gum. That's a complete garbage tree, but they're hard to cut. So it did pretty good on that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out real quick, and then we're gonna try the pole saw and see how that works. Change on here. We're just gonna loosen this up. And then I should be able to just pull this pin. Yep, there we go. She pulls on out. I'm just going to take the rubber cap off of here just to keep any debris or anything from going in there. And see that hole in the side? It lines up with this pin. Let's get the shaft started here. There we go. I'm going to pull that out as I slide this back. There we go. We are locked in, and then you just tighten this knob down. All right, I'm going to start on this tree right here that overhangs the trail real bad, and let's see how it does. First pull. so the pole saw works pretty good. Let's see how the hedge trimmers do. Changing the head off the chainsaw so that I can put the hedge trimmers on here. I'm really curious to how this is going to work trimming these Yopon. So let's see what happens. All right guys, so this hedge trimmer has a pretty cool feature. You can just squeeze these two buttons on the top and the bottom, and you can change it to whatever angle works for whatever project you're doing. So that's a pretty neat feature. So I accidentally turned it off, so the switch is in a spot where I accidentally hit it. I don't think it's a big deal, but you need to watch out for it. All right, y'all, so this is one feature I was really hoping would work great, and so far, kind of makes me feel warm and tingly inside. It does get a little heavy on the forearms when you're out of shape. All right guys, pretty pleased with how this is trimming these Yopon back from the trail and making it a whole lot clearer. Sure save a lot of scratches and wax to the face. All right, as you can see, there's nothing but carnage back behind us, all created by this Vevor 6-in-1 tool. I think this was a great addition to our ranch for our trail maintenance. Between the hedge trimmers, the brush cutter, the pole saw, it does a great job of clearing our trails. It runs great, it starts easy, the weight isn't too bad. The only complaint I have is the on and off switch. I kept hitting it with my finger or rubbing it on my body or something, but I kept shutting it off occasionally. Not a big thing. I think I can work around that or maybe figure out a way to make it tighter where it doesn't move as easy. But other than that, great tool. I love the way it ran, and I think it'll be a great addition to our fleet here at Our Ranch Adventures. If you like this content, please smash that like button and subscribe. And as always, go have an adventure of your own. Thanks for watching.